This is so scuffed. Can I just do this? Can we pretend that I was really scary? Do! Really warm in this mask. I had this all planned out really, really well. Where are my glasses? Here they are. Oh well. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my very, very scary Halloween stream. I got my mask. I got dark, spooky lighting. We got scary music. We got scary intros. Let's pretend I didn't mess it up. I went ahead and bought this mask today, right? But yeah, since it's Halloween, we're going to be playing a scary game. The game is called Slay the Princess, and that is about all I know about it. Well, I know it's a visual novel. I think I know that it's a visual novel. So that is what we're going to be playing with. Other than that, I really don't know anything about this. That's way too bright. Other than that, I don't know anything about this game. That's maybe better, yeah. But I did some things. I got a bowl of treats. I got a channel that you can redeem for 100 channel points with like 10 minutes. 10 minutes interval, so I can only get like one piece every 10 minutes. What else? Yeah, I have scary sounds every 10 minutes. Or you can use your channel points to give me a scary minute. I only made it 100 because I don't want it to be like too expensive, right? Like I only just got affiliate. But that does mean that we can do things now. Okay. Let me just set some things up. I want my chat on this side. I'm going to disable these channel points for now. I will leave the improviser story because I feel like that could be a little fun thing as well, right? For Halloween. Sunglasses, not gonna worry about with those. Remove glasses. No, let's remove that one as well. But I'll add, put on mask, which is pretty much already. Let's make it 100. Make me wear a mask for 10 minutes. No, 50 minutes. Spooky mask. Yeah. What color shall we give it? Maybe something dark red. Yeah, spooky. And then like 30-minute cooldown. Sweet. All right. They are live. They are live indeed. Live or alive? But okay, I don't know what else to say. So what do you say we just zoom on in? What do you say we head on in? Let's do the thing. We can do the thing. I don't know if I need a controller or anything, right? Where's Steam? Actually, I don't need to open Steam. I can just open the game. What am I doing? I'm being silly. A silly, Billy. And my name isn't Billy. Why are you open on that screen? No, I want you there. So again, Slay the Princess. It's a game I have never seen or heard before. I literally just saw it like 2 days ago. And I was like, maybe I'll play this. Well, it's downloading content. Give me a second. Why? I installed it yesterday. Okay. 17%. 18%. 19%. 20. That is exciting. But yeah, no. I don't know how scary it's going to be. Like, I read that it doesn't have jump scares, which is a shame, but it has psychological horror. And I read that it's like 4.5 hours maybe, so that's a good stream. That's a good stream. If it's shorter, like if it's only 2 hours or something, like if I just breeze through the game because I'm a good gamer, then we can always do some afterwards. Like, I do have, what's the game called? I don't have it installed though, I don't think. Where is it? What is it called? Dead by Daylight, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not installed. And I need 45 gigabytes. I don't think that's gonna happen on stream today. Yeah, we can probably think of something else then. I should have just installed it during the day when I wasn't here. Bum bum bum. Scary. Seriously, why are you patching right now? It's fine, we're at 82%. I also don't know if I need my controller for this game. Because I kind of don't want to use my hand cam, because my hand cam is being reserved for my candy cam. My treat cam, if you will. This is fine. This can put us in a mood. In the mood for some scaries. Ooh. Game is done. Wait, no. Why? What do you mean start Baldur's Gate? Go away, dude. Baldur's Gate. Why'd you start Baldur's Gate? It says it started, but it... Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I heard knocking in the gate, or like in the music, and I was like, is my brother knocking on my door? Why would he? Okay, hang on. Game capture. Look, I got a treat cam. Ooh. It's kind of blocking the thing though, isn't it? Hang on. Okay, well, you don't even see what the candies are because it's so dark. I didn't think this through. Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website, www.blacktabby games if you need a list of specific content warning. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. In either of these effects, should probably pause the music, huh? There we go. Ooh, ominous. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Ooh. So what the hell do I do with this? I didn't think this through at all. Give me a second. To be fair, I didn't have that much time to set it up properly, right? Filter. Let's add a... Okay. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I guess I can make this light brighter. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work like a charm. It does light up my face a lot, though. But oh well. What can you do? What do we do? Okay. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Maybe I should lower the... Yeah, I'll do that. Or raise the things. Okay, so now I can do more of a whisper to make it a bit of a spookier stream, maybe. A little louder, maybe. There you go. Let's go with that. This is a love story. Thank you. Controls. Shift A? Why? Okay, quick save, quick load. F9 is quick load? That's gonna be different. Toggle auto, advancing dialogue, blah, 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 blah. Enter advances dialogue and activates the interface. Advances dialogue without selecting choices. Opens the accessibility menu, navigate the interface, escape, tap control, skips dialogue. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to wait and see how this is gonna work. But let's start the game. Is that a finger pointing? Yarr. Chapter 1, something.
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
A princess?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, I mean, that's not very nice. Oh, okay, well... The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you... Explore. That is a lot of explorers. There are... Wait, hang on. There are a lot of options. I did not see this coming. Okay, maybe I should just stick to what my voice is normally like then. Because I am going to forget to whisper. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Explore. Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Do I? Do I get a reward? I hope so. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Wait, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Révolution! Silently continue to the combat. Turn around and leave. What do I go for? Have you considered that? Nah. Being a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I like the art style, that's for sure. Oh wait, so these are just questions that that will make me come back. This just gives me more backstory, I guess.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Really, one person can end... Oh, I suppose, yeah. Wait, no. It does give more. Oh, okay. How can a princess locked away in the basement and... Well, yeah. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. I'm not going to do it. You better tell me, or else. Do you have any evidence to back that up? Have you ever considered that maybe... No, I already looked into that. You better tell me.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Well, then why don't we kill the problem rather than the princess? Like, you said yourself, the princess is not the problem.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Like a house of cards.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she is as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had my chance to meet her face to face. Okay, tell me.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Ooh.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Easy.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. Ooh, what we gonna get? We're gonna find.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
This effect, I love it, but it's kind of messing with my eye. Only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on the table is a pristine blade. I saw it.
Blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I'll take
the blade
it.
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, there are ways, but like, I don't want to go into it. Where did the music go? This was nice for a second, and now it's not. Alright. Let's enter. Open the door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It is I, dear grandchild. Here to bring you apples. After all, I know you have a craving for them, dearie.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Just checking in with you, dearie.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh dear, she's
and
chained
lock
up.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, like I said, dearie.
Nuh-uh. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, I ain't here to kill you. Nuh-uh. Just heard her talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
I am not a fool.
She makes
It's
a
a
compelling
precaution.
point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I mean, I'm not gonna drop it. But I'm also not going to up and kill her. Make a save. Return.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh dear.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
No, there's no resolve stealing. There's just precaution. I'm not gonna drop it because I don't want to kill her. I'm not gonna drop it and step forward to her like that. Huh?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh, not wrong.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I don't want to drop it though.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
No, I'm not gonna end it. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. I mean, yeah, I'm not dropping the blade, but I do just want to talk. But this just feels like... Nah, let's just go with this.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Ooh, I'm not gonna drop the knife.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, fine. Then I'll just kill you. Squid. Well, I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
Are you sure you don't want to?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Okay, where's my D20? You roll for initiative. Oh, nat 20, baby! You cannot see it, but I definitely rolled a nat 20. Maybe you can see it here? Camera, please. Are you gonna focus? There, see? It's the... Oh, whatever. Fine!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
What is with my hand? Why do I have
A moment
nails
of
like that?
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
That's nice.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
Okay,
This
well,
is an
curse,
art.
why don't you?
The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
I don't think we can. Leon, lock her in the basement. I mean, no. Finish the job. No, but also don't give up. What are these choices? I feel like at this point,
You
I
and
got
the
it,
princess
right?
Stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I don't know how I feel about this game. Like, it's
The
not
two of you
scary.
clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, I guess that's the end. I guess that wasn't the end.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm... Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. What am I doing here? Hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Liar.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those
Why
are
should
two
I?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
But
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
yeah.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's go. Let's just
A
go.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Who's the stubborn?
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Crystal.
Crystal clear, sir!
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror. Oh. I didn't even see this and I was like, okay, well.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What?
There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I care. Want to see how handsome I am. That's what I got this thing for. I'm gonna peruse the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Fighting! This whole
Very
cabin is different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
I don't think I will take the knife this time.
Blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
You know what?
As long as
Very
you can
valid.
Still get the job done, and don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
For this one, I don't think I'll slay the princess.
As you descend the fire
Oh
step,
my, she's a
the form
tiefling.
of the princess
Well
comes
then.
into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Isn't that the voice actress who
But no
plays
little love this
Rosaria
time, huh?
in
Ugh.
Sword
I
Art
hope
Online
we're all just
Abridged?
here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. Don't worry, I was up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. The blade's upstairs. I'll be right back. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Don't be silly. Yeah, you heard that narrator.
Fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
I'm playing a spooky game. So far, I'm not at all spooked. Yeah, she's a tiefling now. And the previous one, she was just like a princess. Now she's a demon lady princess, I guess. I have no idea what's going on. I definitely expected it to be at least a little scary, but I'm not scared. I'm a hero. We don't get scared. But it did have like overwhelmingly positive reviews, like recent and overall. So I figured it's gotta be a good game. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best
I
3
owe
minutes
you.
of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
We're not scared, are
My
we?
position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego. I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
I agree. No, we don't need a weapon. I also did a spooky little intro, but I messed it up. Pressed the button too early, and I didn't have my mic unmuted, so... But I did get this thing. Ooh, spooky. And of course, I have my treat camp. Num 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 num. Good treat. Good treat. Creepy mask. It is creepy. I was thinking that this game would take like 4.5 hours or something, I heard. But what if I clear it faster? Then what do I do after? I was thinking maybe Dead by Daylight, but I realized I haven't installed it yet. Which means it's not likely gonna happen. Because it's 45 gigabytes. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Okay, actually, I'm here just to check.
Why? You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
I'm not scared. I just want to do things differently. You know what? I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Okay, Markiplier. The outside world recoils in fear, thinking if they slip up they'll get locked up in here. You're killing yourself just to make ends meet while I'm working on my tan. I'm kicking up my feet, you can't be living in prison, there's always something to do. And you know who's paying everyone but you. Every day I wake up to a nice hot shower. Don't pay the water bill, so I'm scrubbing for hours. Shoot some hoops and lift weights in the yard. Maybe blow off some steam, shave a rookie guard. And there's nothing more exquisite than when I get my 40-minute conjugal visit. If you know, you know. It's what is if you know Markiplier, he did like a whole thing like a few years ago, where he would, what is it called? It's not a date with Markiplier, but there's a similar thing like that. It's basically like it's a video where you watch, and at the end of the video there's like 2 choices you can go to that will link to another video, and then after that it keeps going another video, another video, another video, another video, another video, until you have like a whole, there's a bunch of timelines, right? That the video goes into. And one of my favorite ones is the prison episode, where he just goes into like a musical like that. I don't wanna be free, leave me in luxury. Why a dry prison break when hard time is totally great? I got a trash pedigree, but in me rhyme bourgeoisie. I never think about the world beyond the night we're killing my coma mom. No, I don't wanna be free, not the life of me, no. I don't wanna be free of these amenities. If you want to hear it, you just gotta watch you just gotta do the thing. Hang on, maybe I can actually find it. I'll put a link in the chat. I the trash pedigree. I also think he's going to be doing another thing called the Edge of Sleep Markiplier's unofficial trailer. I don't know what it is, but maybe. Wait, he also did Slay the Princess? And here I thought I was like, hey, I'm original. Oh, is it called In Space with Markiplier? In Space... with Markiplier. I think that's it, yeah. Copy link. And paste link. There you go. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking about. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. Who says I want to be free? You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me? Anyone? Who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you want to be free? What do you
I
want?
want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists. Is
Sorry,
that
ma'am.
really too much to ask?
I'm not into that.
Yeah, especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
Don't be
Just
such a
being
coward.
cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
I'm not finding a giant
you've
demon
got
lady.
another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
Leaving!
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Booking it. Bye.
You do your best.
Wait, you can choose to
scramble up
just
the stairs
die?
before the princess can reach you. You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage just barely to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you.
Okay.
You're safe, if only for a moment.
The blade. Take the blade from the altar.
No! If I understand the way you are, thank you.
Sure about that?
Barry.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me?
That's
You're not
adorable.
I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
Okay, quick. Jump out the window. Left.
Then shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door.
Jump the door. Jump the window left.
It's huge and made of stone. We're fine, right?
If we had a
Window!
weapon, we'd be fine.
Yes, you should probably pick up the blade, shouldn't you?
Can I leap out of the window yet?
I know I'd feel a lot safer with it.
Well, I guess I'm picking up the plank.
Another
Oh dear.
impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
What if I don't want it?
She comes.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
Mommy? Monster, I mean?
After everything we've been through, I can't believe this is going to end with you cowering in a corner. You're pathetic.
Enter a short meeting, but I'll be back. You have to catch up. Yeah,
Violence,
so you
the
catch me up.
princess
Okay,
explodes
will do.
across the
Have a
room
good
and
meeting.
closes the gap between you.
Why don't you jump out the window, you derp?
She is merciless, With every blow comes a bloom of fresh pain, igniting nerves you didn't know you even had, your skin bruising and splitting and bleeding as her fists rain down relentlessly. But thankfully, you won't have to bear this agony much longer. Your body has its limits, and she has found them. I hate this. With your body a shapeless pulp, her fingers wrap around what's left of your neck.
You disgust me.
You hear a snap.
Right back at.
Then everything goes dark, and you die.
Man.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
Ew.
Who cares about the blade? If we had a chance against her, we already missed it, didn't we? She got stronger, and we stayed the same.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever she is, she started out mortal, which means she probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
If that's what you want, then fine. Enjoy being beaten to death again and again and again.
Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here. This is all different, isn't it?
That's a good point. Everything here is a little... off. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Music is pretty dope. It's like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit this point of no return you mentioned, then what happens? Damn, what is this music? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Yeah, let's do this.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Maybe because I have to.
Oh. Feels long forgotten.
It's not scary. It's just bleh.
Construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible.
It doesn't matter.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door. You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why? How are we supposed to get into the basement? There's no door. There's just a mirror with whatever.
A mirror? There is no mirror.
We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening.
I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
What are you trying to say exactly?
He thinks we've missed it, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us is broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure.
I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you.
Wait,
It went
didn't
away after
happen?
We touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
hang on. Sorry. Why did it not? Hello, Cam. I'm sorry. Why did it not happen? I was supposed to do the thing, but it didn't do the thing. Okay. Sorry, it was supposed to get me, but it didn't because it didn't happen. But it should. Let me, on your behalf. How do I do this? Go. Let me, on your behalf, do it. Again. Okay, it's on cooldown. Can I interest you in another one? I'll give you this one. Ah! Hello. Welcome in. So far, I don't think this game is scary. It's just illy. That's the...
You take the
There you
blade
go.
from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I do feel like I maybe should make it louder.
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
Cold steel. Alright, fine.
Step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you?
I see nothing. I have my glasses
It
off.
really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now? Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
There you go. Oh my god, spooky man. Oh, I bet that sound amazing. Uh-huh. Ooh. How are you though? How are you on this fine Halloween? Have you gone trick-or-treating? I need to set an alarm because I'm going to forget. I mean, I'm vibing to the music, but that's it. Alright, there you go. Timer has been set. Am I still, understandable with this mask? 'Cause I feel like I might not be. Alright,
You
smash or
bring your
pass,
fist
baby.
crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Ooh, dim.
Why am I not
I'm a dim ass.
You step forward into the darkness.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
I can give these back to you though.
Its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Oh, what are you gonna
And
be now?
So you've returned. Do you intend to cower and hide again? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me?
There will be
I
no
think your fight
trying!
won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your body broke and bled against the walls of this temple, it woke something in me. A fight is
a king?
song.
Oh,
There
never
was no
mind.
music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other. And now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
What if I don't want to?
It's both ways. We've both hurt each other.
Here we go.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in potted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of
No, there's
wrecked
still some
skin
plenty
and
of
burned
beauty in
bone.
there.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
She's been hollowed out. Just like us.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not
Pray
so
tell.
much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Ew.
It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
She's only trying to connect with us. Wouldn't you want to dig for a spark once you lost it? To try to reignite something, even if it hurts?
Wait, we don't have to do this. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry what I did to you. Please just listen to me. I'm going to end
You'll
you.
try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound. No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. This is the only way it could have gone, really.
What is this
You are
game?
just insufferable, aren't you? Come on, we're better than this. So, are we dead? No.
Don't think that I'll allow you death here. I've made that mistake before. No, you will suffer until you see in me what I have seen in you.
Please just talk to me. Can we not use words to settle our differences? We're both here for a reason. It's more important for us to figure that out than our fight.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth.
Oh.
Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way. Words get us nowhere. They aren't music. They aren't dance. They aren't feeling.
Your eye, held far outside your skull by a thin stalk of nerves and viscera, stares back at her in unblinking silence.
Let's see what meaning we can find together. Let's see what we're made of.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells, and each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4. This is nothing. Nothing! 8, 16, 32, 64.
Whatever she does to us, we shouldn't hate her. She's been hurt so badly.
128, 256, 512.
If the next one is gory
Are
too,
you still there? Are
I
you
think I'm
still
gonna call
you?
it quits with this game.
1024, 2048, 4096, 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
16,384, 32,768, 65,536. You can't just count us into oblivion. 131,072, 262,144, 524,288. What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher? Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
No, they don't.
Are
Do
you
they?
still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million.
It's not my fault that I have bad eyesight. Stop being rude, game.
Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
Fighting the pain is just the same as wallowing in it. This doesn't have to be something where you win or lose. We just have to accept it. Listen to it.
I don't know if you're gonna vote him.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you. Doesn't matter, because we're still alive. You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop. You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes. The balls are into the shape of a body.
This is
The
not.
skin peels off.
Does
in a
anyone actually
corkscrew.
find this scary?
The eyes are plucked.
There's no way
organs
someone
are raised in
exists
the
that
air.
finds this scary. It's just yuck.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
It's okay to let go.
Can we all go?
I'm letting go. Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer.
Give me any more numbers and I swear to good Lord above!
4, 8.
Are you still there?
Are you still you?
Yes.
Hmm.
16, 32,
I'm gonna check over the stupid numbers.
64.
Oh, you.
No. 128. I'm still here. You are stretched and stretched and stretched until you are longer than the world itself. You wrap around it again and again and again. A tense line of microcosmic tissue held together by forces that are far too weak for the task they've been given.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I'm going to stick around, as long as you need me to. And then the forces disappear. The bonds holding your cells together break. You are 30 trillion little pieces, all of them separate, and all of them falling.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Are you getting annoyed
You
too?
sit in these 30 trillion places, each second passing in each of them before you arrive at the next. Each second passing as 1 million years. And so, you wait.
That's all I have.
And then all at once there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate pieces that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the body you had before all of this happened, and the princess sits against the wall, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen and disappointed.
You left me, and there's nothing I can do to bring you back.
She's just like us. A piece of her is missing.
I'm getting right here. I have to stop caring about you, but you have to let go of all that pain. There's more to life than violence and pain. We can be more than that if you want. I didn't like fighting you when we first met, and I still don't want to do that. What were you hoping to accomplish with all that? You seem so off. It's like you're a completely different person than you were when you started pulling me apart. That was awful. I hated every second of it. Oh yeah, duh. I think I'm gonna go now. We can be more than that.
How? Violence and pain are all I've known.
Well, then how about you learn some stuff?
After everything I've done to you, you'd really take me with you?
No, and I don't know why I said that. Oh no, that's rude. No, I just wanted to hurt you back. Aww.
Are you serious? You're just offering her your hand.
Well, no.
You cross the room towards the princess, extending your hand to her.
Is this what a D&D thing
Her
sounds like when your
eyes,
DM just
deep
isn't happy with
wells
you,
of
but
buried
here's a DM.
sorrow meet yours for a moment. You despicable fiend.
I mean, have you look at my hand, my
Then she
nails. What is
takes
this?
your hand in hers. You're going to end the world. Don't you get it? I can't let that happen. I can't let you leave. I have to.
You can't stop us. We've been through enough. You don't scare us.
Fine. You and the princess climbed the stairs out of the basement together, in silence.
It's okay. We're almost there.
Does this mean I get an ending? Oh, please tell me I get an
I'm
ending.
tired. I know.
And then you cross the upstairs of the cabin to the door, which you open. And then you step outside and into the ruins of the world you left
Behind. He's gone too. It's just the three of us now.
Wait, just the three of us?
Is this the world? It's so cold.
You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and has left something else in her place.
So the world's gone, and she's gone with it. There's only one thing left for you to do here. You need to look at yourself. Whatever you see, it's going to be okay.
Approach the mirror. The voice falls silent as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you? You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This music is nice. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the world beyond this plane? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Stupid for going into this game. Ah! What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I am a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person.
And what
We
are you?
oceans, reduced
Okay.
to shallow creeks.
This music is nice, though. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking? I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always a princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
You know the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Perspectives. Like, is that what the voices are? Like the voice of the hero, the voice of the broken, the voice of the stubborn. That we get from like playing the game. Like the first ending, or the first ending. The first encounter, we ended being a little stubborn, yes. Because we were like, no, you know what? I don't want to kill her. How about I don't kill her? How about I do this thing instead? How about I talk to her? How about I talk to her some more? Even though the narrative was like, no, keep killing her. And I that's what birthed the stubborn, the voice of the stubborn. And then the next playthrough, I decided to not fight her, and I ran away, which caused us to be broken. Hence, the voice of the broken. I'm just scared that I'll find a way to kill you. How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Forgive me if I forget. No. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I mean, I'm okay with ending it here, not gonna lie. I just don't care much for more gore. Like, it's not scary. It's just bleh. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
You know, I asked for no more numbers, but I feel like I kind of want a number now. That's it. I'm human. I don't know what I want.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Are you sure about that? See this? Yeah! I destroyed it! Although I guess you could say this has been reshaped into 2 little pieces. Gosh darn it, you're not wrong. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Alright. And so
You
we play the
are
waiting
as I
game.
am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I do like her
If you
voice though.
close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. Well then. Okay, I guess that was one ending. All right, let's try opening the game again. But if I have to go back to that world of gore, a hard pass. Because it's not scary. It's just gross. Hang on. Yeah, let's listen to some music real quick. Because the game is once again downloading content. What do you mean you're downloading content? It's patching. How did this get so many overwhelming reviews? Store page.
You already know why.
Shh. Recent reviews, overwhelmingly positive. 1,106 users reviewed in the last 30 days are positive. 97% of the 15,235 user reviews for this game are positive. Why? Reviews. An existentially horrific visual novel with an incredibly well-written plot, a beautiful score and graphic that will enrapture all senses. One of the best narrative games of 2023. Huh? There isn't a single thing I don't like about Slay the Princess. The presentation is beautiful, the story is fantastic and moving, the voice acting of amazing characters is done phenomenally well, and the branching paths of the story give you what feels like unlimited possibilities. 10 out of 10. Try hard guides. The Pristine cut has made one of the best Choices Matter games of all time even better. The new routes weave into the overall narrative perfectly and add more depth to an already excellent game. 10 out of 10. Sports Illustrated. 90 on Metacritic. Okay, I'm not really into horror stuff, but this game just uses the this aspect in such a perfect and thrilling way that I can't help but feel sympathy for. like at least half of the many versions of the princess. Aside from that, I really like how well the game's tone keeps its balance between scenes where you are digested alive, feeling dread creep up your spine. I feel nothing creep up my spine. As you dissolved into nothingness, and scenes that are just like, do you think you can throw her out the window? No, I wanted to get out the window. Like, this game gave me chills at first, but now I really enjoy it due to how it is written. Besides that, it also offers nice artwork and really beautiful yet epic soundtracks, which is another win if you ask me. It may not be something for people who get scared easily, but for everyone else, I really recommend checking this game out if you can, so you can get a little chat with the princess before slaying her, if you choose to do so. But like, what? Okay, whatever. Back to the game. So I open the game and this is what I find. An exception has occurred. While running game code, blah, 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 in script call, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Full trace back, blah, 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 blah. Attribute error, non-typed object has no attribute load. Ignore the exception allowing you to continue. This often leads to additional errors. I'm just gonna ignore it. I feel like this is going to, like, this is part of the game. It's gotta be, right? Serenity Forge. Alright, content warning. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit blah 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 blah. Whatever horror you may find in dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Alright. Well, since we're not really being scared, I guess I'll open up some proper light. There. How's that? Are you gonna let me do something? No, nothing. Well then. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, it's nice, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something. Like, I can't do anything. I already tried pressing buttons. Or is this just like the home screen? If you're gonna do this again... I feel like this is just like the main screen. I feel like this is just the main screen. But there's no button to press. Are you gonna do the scary music and then you're gonna pop up again with like a broken mirror-ish thing? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what's gonna... is that how you're gonna throw down? Is that how we're gonna throw down? Is that what kind of game this is? Maybe that error does mean something. Maybe it means I cannot play this game. Which means it's going to... Same thing. It's just the same thing. Well then. Okay. I alt F4'd it. I'm gonna start it one more time. I doubt it's gonna solve anything. Do 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 do. Copy the traceback txt file to the clipboard as BB code for forums like or copy markdown for Discord. Okay, I copied it, but I'm going to ignore it again. All right, same thing. Yes, yes, yes. And once again, there's no buttons. How is this game overwhelmingly positive? Hang on. Exception occurred. I have no reason to really try playing Slay the Princess again, although pop-up traceback error would continue to not let me play the game. I tried verifying the integrity of the game and installing it, yet nothing helped the error. I'm manually deleting everything from the install. It's not like I particularly want to play this game. Let's see. Bros local files. Bros local files, everyone. Try manually deleting everything from the install folder and then verifying. Okay. Let us delete everything. Okay. How do you verify files? Properties. Verify integrity of game files. Alright, how long is this gonna take? 15,100. Okay, well, I deleted the files, and I did the thing where it said, verify the files, and now it wants to install everything again. 11.47 gigabytes. I'm not gonna wait around for those. This was not a good stream. This was not a good game. How is this so highly rated? Well, I guess that's it then. I don't know what else to do anyway. Like, I had... if I had installed... what's that other game called? Dead by Daylight. I could have done that, but I don't have anything else that's, like, really scary. I guess I could draw, but, like, I don't know. I would need to have something... I would need to have something that... I would need to have, like, an idea of what I want to draw, and I don't have an idea of what to draw. Post-game summary. The body. It's you. 93% of players have this achievement. And a new leaf in a weathered book. Find a new beginning with a scorned adversary. 0.7% of players have this achievement. Wow. Don't I just feel not special and then immediately very special afterwards? Those are the only two achievements I got. So I got a very, very, very common one and a very, very, very rare one. Wow, thanks, game. Well, I mean, I guess I got like a really special ending then. So let's go with that. Okay, well, I got a big bowl of candy that I was supposed to go throughout the entire stream with. I guess that's not happening. Okay, well, I guess I'll just call it here then. And I'll be back on tomorrow. No, on Saturday. I'll be back on Saturday. Where we'll be playing Pokemon. Yeah. We'll be playing Pokemon on Saturday. Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke. We're going into Dewford Town. Get the badge there. I can't make it a very, very late stream, though, because I do have the celebration stream on Sunday. The affiliate celebration stream on Sunday. But we're going to be celebrating me hitting affiliate, us hitting affiliate. And with that, I plan on doing like a really, really long stream where I play Zelda Echoes of Wisdom from start to finish. I might not reach the end. Well, I will plan to, but like it takes like 20 hours. I thought it would be like 12. I feel like I can rush through the game quite fast, but like we're gonna have to wait and see how well I do, right? I'll be starting at 12 p.m. CEST, and I'm going to see how long the game takes, right? Like, if I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna play for 12 hours. That's the idea. And based on that, I'll judge whether or not it's viable to actually just finish it up on that one stream, right? Because in my mind, it really just doesn't take that long. Like, I can't imagine it taking 20 hours. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, won't we? But okay, I guess that does it for me then. Sorry that the stream sucked. I'm not gonna keep the VOD either. I'm gonna hide the VOD. Like, this was not a good stream. Let's face it. I didn't have fun. I don't think anyone would have had fun. And if anyone would have watched this VOD, you would not have fun. Let's face it. There's no fun here. It's not scary. It's not fun. It's a lame game. I still don't understand how this got so many good reviews. But okay, I guess that does it for me then. I hope you all have an amazing Halloween. I hope all the kids will come by, ring your doorbell, ding dong, hi, trick or treat. Here's a Twix. Enjoy. And probably no kids are gonna show up here either way because they didn't do that last year as well either, I should say. Oh, okay. That does it for me. Again, have an amazing have an amazing Halloween, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Have a good one. Later. Bye.